been many years since we dukes were called to disc in hand for an election. Then it was we gathered after the death of the old emperor in order to choose his successor. Have I ever told you this story?
Many times.
I'd like to hear it.
Oh, no. I'm tired of telling it. Cedric knows the story well. That's all that really matters. It does seem odd that the Lord Protector insisted we bring the discs in order to vote. Who are we electing? Certainly not a new emperor, since he's still amongst us. The meaning of this, sir?
It's just a precaution. Why? Who wants to know?
I'm the Duke of Bern, sir. This is my son.
Did you say the Duke of Bern?
I did, sir.
We've been expecting you. That wouldn't be very polite. After all, they are our guests. Tie him up. You two, after the servant!
Good Duke, how nice to see you. I trust things are well in Westphalia.
Things cannot be well anywhere if we've been gathered together like this.
I fear your words are all too true, but perhaps now there's a chance of putting them right. I shall be joining you shortly. Your companions are inside. Duke of Bern?
Has unfortunately been delayed.
Then he will arrive too late.
If he arrives at all.
How very distressing. What have you done about the discs?
My lord, he did not have them with him.
Well, he wouldn't have traveled without them. Either he has them hidden about his person, or he has entrusted them to a servant. So, you bring them here, or you bring him here.
I had hoped that you would all be here before we began this discussion, but it appears that the Duke of Bern may not be with us. I fear that he has been the victim of bandits, or worse still, rebels. A shocking state of affairs, to be sure, but symptomatic of the troubled times in which we live. Lawlessness is on the rise, anarchy is in the air, and strife rides side by side with trouble.
Have you brought us here to practice your oratory, sir?
You, and you alone, have in your hands the power to change the world.
There is not one of us who is not aware of the growing turmoil in the land. But you, sir, are the Lord Protector. You have been charged with ensuring the peace and maintaining public order.
That is my office, my lord. It is true.
Yet, as you say, things grow worse almost by the hour. I put it to you, sir, that you've not done enough to halt this growing unrest.
I have done everything in my power, sir, to halt it, but I have been hindered and obstructed in the performance of my duty every step of the way.
By whom, sir?
By the Emperor.
Do you realize what you say?
All too well.
It is treason, sir. It is treason, and I shall have no part in it.
My lords, what if I were to tell you that I was about to issue a decree saying that serfs and peasants should be given a representative on the ruling council?
I would say you should be hanged from the nearest tree.
Dear, dear Westphalia, I quite agree with your sentiments, but it isn't me who should hang.
This is the Emperor's handwriting.
And if you will notice at the bottom, his seal. Now, in their wisdom, our forebears named certain circumstances in which a new emperor could be chosen. In the case of incurable illness, for example.
The Emperor has recovered from his illness.
He's not the same man.
What do you mean?
He indulges in all manner of folly. First it was land reform, and then reducing the size of the army, and now...
But he is the Emperor.
For the moment. If you remember, there is one other circumstance in which you could reverse your decision.
Insanity.
Exactly. Now, the peasants will accept this proclamation as a matter of right. Soon, they will demand equality as a matter of course. What starts as charity can only end in democracy. And if that isn't madness, I don't know what is.
didn't expect to see you again. Bring her inside. She can join the others. What the hell are you doing?
I bet you didn't expect to get rescued. Especially by me. Everything's going to be all right. Father? Oh, no.
Supposed to be doesn't matter anymore. All that matters.
Don't you understand? My father is dead. My brother is dead. There's nothing to stop Gessler.
I do understand. They are dead. That doesn't mean it's over.
Your noble lordships are gathered here today to witness the royal electors exercise their sacred duty. Now, the empire is threatened by internal subversion, and the emperor himself, through no fault of his own, seems both unable and incapable of dealing with the crisis.
In your opinion.
And so, I hope, in yours.